Walking up this steep path right here up to a place with the family. My brother's visiting, and haven't seen him in a little while, so it's good for the kids to see his uncle, see their uncle, for me to talk to my brother. And we're gonna be grilling some bread actually today on the barbecue up here. And a lot of you guys have been asking, for me to make videos on health, diet, nutrition, all these things, and it's not really something that I really speak much about to people in general, and since I don't do YouTube and social media that much, I haven't spoken about this stuff for a long time. Trust me guys, I'm not as out of shape as you think.
What is
this hill is much steeper than it looks. Okay, so there you see in the background the family. You see the dog, the co-star Simba. He's always gonna make a cameo in the vlogs. And I see the kids have picked up some hammers and saws. We're gonna have some fun. So yeah, diet, nutrition. Maybe we should get, my brother a little bit involved after he's played a little with the kids. Maybe he'll say a few words, because he's been a mystical creature and disappeared from social media like myself for a while, and I do see people asking about him all the time, and we'll see if we can get some words out of him afterwards. So yeah, here behind me you see this outdoor toilet where they built this shed with a hole where you can take a dump and it'll fall into a hole in the ground, and in there's a picture of the Norwegian king and Her Majesty, and you can take a dump while looking at our...
What in the fuck is he rambling about? This guy seems like he hit his head. Like, this is beyond just stupid.
John Venus, Leo Venus, long penis, short penis. Do you think the Venus brothers do docking? I think so. I think their foreskin is really baggy like an old sweater. Bet it's cozy in there. Are they gay? Do they share poop? Would you share your poop with them?
I don't know. Thanks for the donation, dude.
Rulers, essentially. So yeah, Norway's a monarchy. If you didn't know that, now you know. Yeah, nutrition. What am I doing nowadays for nutrition? I am not in the best spot nutrition-wise for the last year. I've been eating a lot of processed foods compared to when I didn't eat processed foods. And for you guys who know my vlogs and who've seen my videos before, you know how much I enjoy food and how I enjoy unhealthy stuff, which is, part of the reason why I was very inspired to talk about this topic before, because I know how much of an addiction and a dependency we can create on those foods and these unhealthy things, because they are very addicting and very appealing, and we all, crave and want to eat these foods, but have to exercise willpower and have habits in place that prevent us from doing that. Otherwise we would just be eating crap all day long, every day, the whole year. So I have been doing a bit too much of the wrong foods, that's for sure, especially while working late in the recycling facility, etc. A lot of times I just went for convenience. A lot of times I would just fast and not eat the entire day, and then right before bed I'll just have whatever is in front of me, or just get one of these cinnamon rolls at the shop. Not sometimes, that would happen a lot after work, and they are delicious. Wow. And in Norway it's kind of like the national dish, cinnamon rolls. And yeah, it's not been great, but at the same time, it's not been horrible either. Like my not great is not going to be like someone else's not great. Your amazing might be a lot more processed foods than my terrible, so to speak. So it's all very depending on where you set that limit for yourself and that bar. And so I wouldn't say I've been eating unhealthy, but way more unhealthy foods. And I don't really think about it too much. Yes, I do think about.
Remember, this is the dumb lying fuck who said he had to quit veganism for health reasons. And then there he goes saying he made his health worse and he's eating like shit. Oh. So this was never about health.
My health, but more importantly, I think about my children's health, and we always make sure that they have the healthiest foods and the most unprocessed foods possible. And then, as most of us parents do, I think, and it's not good, but we prioritize our children over ourselves in terms of health. And the correct thing would be to have a focus and a priority and an insistence on eating healthy every day for everyone, right? But that's not real life. We, as adults, responsible adults, having a job, having all these pressures in life, stresses, responsibilities, we do get emotional quite quickly, and we go for the decisions or the actions that are the easiest and will make us feel as good as possible in the shortest amount of time and give us that dopamine boost, which is obviously not a good thing, but it does happen a lot in everyday life for the vast majority of people, and I'm no exception.
He kind of rambles like an old bitch. Like, have you ever talked to an old lady?
What's up? What happened? I think Catherine just spotted my dog picking up a log with some nails in them, which is kind of dangerous. Okay, so I'm gonna go here, see what they're doing. I'm not used to these one-take vlogs. I feel like they might get boring after a while, but maybe that's just me. Let me know what you guys think. So I'm gonna try not to show the kids on camera here, but Catherine is in the background there with something in her belly, or not the belly anymore. The creature has come out and has been born, and yeah, it's a.
Jeez, imagine having this guy's life, where you just made yourself broke and you're stuck with some like chick who's just aging like a fucking rotten avocado. Like, oh my god.
It's a beautiful life with a newborn baby, and the rest of the kids are here playing with their uncle. And Leo, do you think you want to come here and give a few, just show your face just to make sure that people believe me when I say that you're still alive?
Oh, I'm alive.
He is
Still
alive.
breathing.
He's breathing.
Breathing nice and fresh air right now, at least.
Yes. Yeah, before we burn the whole thing up.
Yeah, then it will not be as fresh anymore.
And watch out, kids. We're trying to
Göm dere så kommer jeg etterpå snart. Göm dere.
That's Norwegian for you guys. So Leo has quit his YouTube career, his social media career, and now he's a full-time One Piece anime watcher. Roro no Asoro. If you guys know any doctors out there who like One Piece other than Leo, then you let me
Connect
know.
me, I need some friends. None of the doctors I work with like me.
Yeah, no wonder why. Hey, let's just talk a little bit. The topic of this vlog is, I guess, a tiny bit of a health thing. You don't need to give any secrets of your dark, witchcraft, witch doctor practices. But yeah, how's your health been? People are maybe having some conspiracy theories that you just got destroyed by some sort of gut bacteria, and that's why you never appeared again, and they're not even sure if you're alive anymore. So I don't know. You look healthy to me.
Yeah, it's good editing.
Yeah.
Everything is well. I've continued with my fitness, with my health. Focus is always a big part of life. I think health is definitely one of the biggest priorities after, together with family. And
you can't go wrong, and you can never make a situation or your health worse by having a good spiritual practice and a close relationship and a good human bond and connection to other people, your family, your closest.
Gay. I love just living with my cat. It's nice and simple.
My dad once said,
Think John and Connor Murphy are blood brothers? I'd say John is more dumb, Connor Murphy's more crazy.
did you know
The true solutions don't really sell very well, and so you don't really hear people focusing on that too much. It doesn't really sell to tell people that the solution is to eat whole foods and non-processed foods, and that's it. And that's like, with that information, you really don't need 1,000 videos a day or a year explaining what antioxidants are going to do for you, what kind of chemical processes every single food has or is theorized to have, as a lot of the nutrition science out there is very primitive and based on a lot of theories rather than truth, which is understandable with the limited tools and ways of studying we have. And so it's much easier to talk about all these hacks and solutions and things that are outside of the simplest things, which are essentially just having a good spiritual, emotional, personal relationship with others and eating whole foods like we're about to eat right now, right, Catherine? This is whole foods, right?
Yeah, homemade bread.
Whole food, plant-based. There you go. Homemade bread. So with that, you can get very far. And that's
I swear every fucking married dude with kids is fucking miserable. Like, as soon as dudes get married and have kids, without fail, like, you can just see that the guy's life goes to shit. It's fucking crazy to me that any fucking men are interested in marriage and children at this point. And I guess they aren't. Like, people aren't getting married and they're not having kids, but, like, Jesus.
It's a 1-minute video, a 30-second video. You essentially say, avoid as much processed foods as possible, eat as much unprocessed whole foods as possible, and have a beautiful social life with an open heart and be of service.
yes, do that, and yet conservatives act like having kids will somehow make your life better.
Yeah. Pretty ridiculous. Thanks for the donation, Dodo.
Help each other, and that's it. That took me 30 seconds, and that's the only message needed for health recommendations and health advice, which is why I'm not passionate about this topic, because that is the main core message. I don't need to go into all the details because they are very unimportant compared to the general message of eating as much of the good stuff, as little of the bad stuff as possible, and taking care of your mental, emotional, and spiritual life. So yeah.
Gay.
Catherine's lighting up the fireplace. Kids are still running around. I think I'm gonna end this vlog right now. I hope you have been enjoying this, and
well,
This
John
video is
Venus
sponsored by-
is still quite dumb.